Okay, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a video kind of ranting about video games. You know, one thing that I like so much, like, then I don't know, just this is just like my thing to just do throughout the day. It just gets me by and stuff, by playing some video games and stuff. But there's just some times where it's like you're playing video games and you question yourself having that video game. Like, I didn't question myself having this game. Probably just about any game that I've came across, I've questioned it. You know, I've full-blown questioned it, and I'm like, do I really need to be playing this game? I'd say no. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, I played the game so much, I put so many hours into it and things, like, why stop now, you know? Like, even with the video game Destiny, I remember I sold that game and I just started thinking, like, okay, besides like having some like rage quit moments with this game, I've had some good memories with it. Like, the game was overall, I would say that it was a fun game to me. But then there's just some problems with it. You know, there's some problems with it. And like, alright, so talking just Destiny alone, Destiny just has some things in there that just doesn't make any sense. Like, alright, so some missions are matchmaking, then some missions aren't matchmaking. But then it's like the hardest missions aren't matchmaking. What's up with that? Like, there was one mission when when that Taken Kings update had came out, there was one mission that they had you fighting on that Phobos moon. The moon that's like, it's a part of Mars, but it's like called Phobos or something like that. Phobos, I don't know exactly, but you know, listen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But so anyways, so they had like this mission on there. I'm going up against all of these enemies, right? I'm going up against all of these enemies, and it got to the point where I could not beat that mission. Eventually, and the thing was, because they said that the recommended light level is 260, right? I was above that. I was so above that. I remember I was above that. I was like 290, 280. I knew I was above 260. So anyways, I'm thinking in my head, like, eventually it came to a point where I had to play that mission again. And I did beat that mission by myself. But I had to been like a 3-something to beat that mission, right? So, anyways, yeah, it was unbelievable. Like, I had to like message somebody, and I think I'm still friends with this person till this day. If not, we most likely unfriended each other just because we probably don't remember how we came across each other. Well, most likely they don't, but I don't remember the person's name. I don't remember who it was, but I had to, become friends with the person just so I can beat that mission. And I was like, the thing is, it should never get to a point where you have to like message people out of your way. Like, one would think that they would have like a matchmaking thing even in this game, and I felt like that they were trying to like compete with this game. But it's like, the thing is, I'm gonna say this, there's some good things with Destiny, then there's some good things with The Division. Even though they seem like that they're two games that's exactly alike, they're just, you know, they're different in their own way, you know? So it's like, I mean, you got one that's like all futuristic, you're sitting over here driving Sparrow things in the like on random planets like the moon, or you can't do it on the Dreadnought, I know that much. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's all one guy all futuristic. Then here it's this one and things. It's kind of like, you know, they have its moments where it's just like, alright, is that even possible? Like right now, I just use the ability to not die. And I'm like, is that an actual thing? Like, what's up with that? But no, it's like, even when I had played Ghost Recon Wildlands, like, I'm just gonna be ranting about everything. Like, Ghost Recon Wildlands, I have no beef with that game. I have no beef with that game whatsoever, alright? So, there's like enemies everywhere I go. I can't go anywhere without enemies being there. But anyways, so yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands, I would say that would probably have been the best game I played so far. Like, throughout my time of just, you know, of video game life. Okay, that probably had to be, if it's not the best, it's one of the best games I've played so far. Alright, and I should just write down a list of, like, games that I just really love, like, to the max. Like, because Ghost Recon Wildlands, with that game, and then, like, people were comparing this game and that game. And I mean, like, it does seem like they're two, like, similar games and stuff, but completely different. Completely different. I would compare this game more with Destiny than Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ghost Recon Wildlands was a little bit more realistic. Like, it doesn't take a whole bunch of shots to shoot a person. You can headshot a person, no problem. But the fact that they have, like, little ability things, or they have, like, modifications to your mods, where it's like, okay, if you add a scope on there, then it gives you like 15 or 1.5% of headshot damage. It shouldn't ever be like that. It should have never been like that. It should have been like, okay, if you have a gun and you shoot a person in the head, they will die from it. But let's just put it to the test. Let's just put it to the test right now. Let me just put it to the test. All right. So I am okay. Let's hide behind this car. Put it to the test right now. Shot him in the head. Only took away half of his health. It's supposed to take away all of your health. If you get shot in the head, it ain't gonna just take away half of your health. It's like, no, that was just one thing I just didn't understand about this game. That they were competing with Destiny, and it's like, come on now, you guys should have, it's like, you guys could have had, like, your own little good game. Even a PvP mode in here, I'm like, I'm not, and even in Destiny too, like, I'm like, I just don't feel it. I don't feel any of the modes in there that's, like, PvP or, you know, any of that stuff. Like, pretty much if I'm going up against other players, it just seems like that they're making it even more difficult than it already is and stuff. And I'm like, come on now, like, you guys, seriously. And I just, like, I can't wait for when Ghost Recon Wildlands with multiplayer comes out in there. So it's like, is it going, because if it's going to be different, if it ain't going to be like these games, I'm like, okay, cool. Don't add it where it's like, I got to keep shooting, I got to take out a person's armor, which is like pretty much a few clips. Then I got to take out, like, yeah, about like, I'd say maybe about 2 clips. Then I gotta take out their health, and that's like 2 more clips. No, it shouldn't have been like that. Few shots, dead, okay? So, and it's like that, like, because, you know, like, kind of like in, like, Battlefield and Call of Duty games. They have that, where it's like, you shoot a person, and it's like, okay, I shouldn't even get started on Call of Duty, because it's, honestly, man, Call of Duty and their problems, like, the whole futuristic crap. That's the main reason. That's probably the main reason why nobody plays any of the Call of Duties now compared to how they were back in the day. Back in the day, everybody was talking about Call of Duty, okay? And I felt like I came very, very late to the picture when I did start playing Call of Duty games. My first Call of Duty games was Black Ops. That was the first time I ever played the Call of Duty game, alright? And I remember when I did want to go get Modern Warfare 2, but I was like, I don't know, like, I never really played the Call of Duty game before, so, I mean, I don't know if I should buy this game or not. But, so, I eventually did get Modern Warfare 2, and I probably had to say, like, out of all the Call of Duties that I played, I mean, Black Ops, I did like Black Ops. Out of them all, I would have to say probably Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2 was good and things. Like, it definitely, if Black Ops wasn't out, then yeah, I would have said Modern Warfare 2. But, Black Ops, it was, like, probably the one game that I did like. But Call of Duty has its problems, too. Like, it seems like, okay, because I'm pretty sure it's like everybody see this crap. And I don't know if it's like a delay in the games or something. You know, like how you're talking on the phone with somebody and then there's like that delay. I don't know if it's something like that. I don't know what it is. But they'll show in the kill cam, right? They'll show in the kill cam. You'll shoot somebody. You'll be shooting somebody. But they'll shoot you with a shotgun or headshot you with a sniper rifle and things. Like, even then, like, that's just, like, it should be, like, right there. Like, that's not realistic. To me, that's not realistic. Somebody's running down the hallway, and then they just magically just, like, pull out a sniper rifle. Like me, I like realistic games, okay? I like realistic games. Probably my favorite genre of games are racing games, because that seems like that's the only realistic games out there, you know? Like, it's just, you can't change it. Unless you got, like, some flying cars or something, but that would be the only case. But racing games are probably still to this day one of the most realistic games out there. Like, unless it has like an arcade feel to it, you know, it's like Need for Speed and they got like the nitrous boost and stuff, then okay, then maybe and stuff. But other than that, like, yeah, like racing games are probably like only realistic games out there and stuff. Everything else, like shooters or MMOs or any other genre of games out there and stuff, it's like there's, you know, it's always futuristic. Like what, maybe another game, dancing games. What other like set of games out there? Maybe medieval games and stuff. Like any games that's just not futuristic and things, like there's not like talked about in the year 3000 and stuff. Like then that's probably the only games that are not futuristic. But like yeah, maybe like old games, like because you wonder why Call of Duty they're making a World War II video game. It's because it's like nobody is feeling these futuristic games and stuff. I feel like I'm just talking too much about futuristic games, but it's like, but I'm pretty sure people get the point with that and stuff. Like, all right, they drop some loot. All right, so, and that's like, I don't know. To me, that's another thing about loot dropping in games. Like, all the times we played there, all the hours we put into this, and you mean to tell me I'll get stuff? Let's just hide off somewhere. Let's just hide off somewhere for a moment and things. Why do you not like? What's up with the dogs in this game too? Dogs don't like you. One would think dogs would like you. One would think you'd be allowed to like feed dogs or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's hide. Let's hide for a moment. Find a room. You know, cause I wanted like. Okay, let's just chill here. Let's just chill here. But so let's. Okay, so I get loot, stuff that I really don't need. I mean, I don't know. Maybe to others they might be able to use this stuff, but to me, I'm like, I don't see no use for it. I don't see no use for it at all. Like, it's one would think that they have it where it's like there's a better loot system in this game, like, because I know in Destiny their loot system has improved over time. Like they have it now where it's where if you're playing and things, or if like yeah, if you're playing and you have like higher equipped armor and stuff, then it's like you can like get something better. And so that's good. Well, I don't know. Like, I know when I get, like, rare engrams, it seems like now it's always something like 380. Yeah, 385. It's nothing really, you know, like, they haven't really done anything about that. Chances are they probably won't. Hopefully in Destiny 2 they change up the loot system and stuff and it's better and things. So, I like how I shot that gas container thing and it just disappeared on me. Like, I was trying to explode the guy and then that's what happened. So, good old video games for you. I feel like this rant can go on forever, man. I really feel like it can. Like, honestly, I can rant about video games all day because there's so many problems with it and stuff. But anyways, I feel like this is all for now. I'll probably like write down some more things. I didn't really write down anything. I just started ranting off of the top of my head about video games. Like, honestly, there's so much to say about just everything and stuff. Like, alright, so that's one thing that I did want to talk about now in the video. But PC games, right? PC games. If it wasn't for PC games, I probably would have known nothing about gaming, computers, or any of that stuff. So that's probably a good thing about it. But I'm just trying to figure out, why does it require so much? And it's like knowing that it's stuff that you can't find unless you buy it online. Me, I'm not an online person. I don't like the fact that I gotta like buy everything online and stuff. Like me, I'ma go to the store and get it. See, I'm not trying to be one of those lazy people where it's like, and I'm not saying that, I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess I feel like in a way I am saying that people who order stuff online are lazy. But it's like, but it's just the whole thing. Like me, I'm all about going to the store. Alright, I'm just gonna cut to it. I'm all about going to the store. I don't like getting stuff online. It's just, to me, it's not even really about like the people that buy stuff online. I just don't know what it's going to be like. I don't like that whole waiting period, you know. So it ain't even really about like people and stuff like being lazy and things. I just don't like that waiting period. But on the other hand, I just don't want it to get carried away, and I'm like, okay, well, I can just order all my stuff online. Then eventually it's just going to be waiting and waiting. Like, I'm all about buying it right then and there in the store. So that's me. But it's like PC games, right? PC games require so much. Like, if I tried to play this game on PC, I have to buy a whole new graphics card, a whole new processor. Chances are I probably had to buy a whole lot of new things. And I'm like, I ain't trying to do that. Me, I'm just trying to buy this game, play it, and call it a day. I'm not trying to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you're spending well over like You're spending well over like $200 or something, if not more than that, okay, to play a $50 game. Like, this game is like, I think $50 on Steam. It's like $49.99. So it's like, really, why am I buying all of this? Why am I buying all of this to just play a $40 game? I shouldn't have to. I really shouldn't have to, but you have to, and things like it's honestly, it's frustrating to me. I'm like, man, I wish it was just like, put the game in, you start playing it. I remember back in the day, my sister, she used to get like Sims games. It never really dawned to me that there's requirements to play the game and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure like them old Sims game, like the herbs and all of that stuff, if people did play the Sims game, I'm pretty sure that you know, it's probably like not a whole lot of requirements. Like, it doesn't require anything. Like, you can have any modern computer that just came out maybe a couple of days ago, you can most likely play any of the old Sims games. So it's like, but comparing it to a game today, like The Division or any other, like, it seems like Ubisoft, like, it's all of their games require like new material for your PC. So that's kind of the messed up part in things about it. But it's not even that, it's like other games too. So I'm like over here, I'm like having to look back and forth, like, okay, let me go, like, you shouldn't have to go back and forth to see, okay, do I meet the system requirements for this game? I don't know how many times a day I'm going onto a website about, like, okay, do I meet the system requirements to play this game? Because then if not, then it's like, I'm gonna be out of luck. All my friends have this game, and I'm like, I'm the only one that doesn't, and I'm like, alright, well, you know, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Like, I wanted to play Players Unknown Battleground, right? And I made my video about that. But you guys obviously had to see, I'm playing it on the lowest settings pretty much. So it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play a game on the lowest settings. I want to play it on the highest possible settings. I don't care if it looks like this. I'm pretty sure, like, if you see this type of, like, if you see these type of graphics, like console graphics, on PC, it's maybe, what, medium, a good, like, close to high or something, I don't know, but it's like, pretty much, at the end of the day, PC games shouldn't have all those requirements. Like, it should just, you buy it, you play it, plain and simple. But no, it's like, you gotta buy all these things. So, but anyways, yeah, I'll probably do another video game rant, find stuff to talk about. I should just do it because I feel like this one is just talk about everything, but I should just find it where it's like I talk about like specific games and like just things about those games and stuff and so on. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty long, but usually that's how my videos are. But yeah, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Please like and subscribe if you are new, and peace.